When most people imagine a British princess, they picture a life of extravagant banquets, flowing gowns, lavish palaces, and constant media attention. But Princess Anne, the only daughter of Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip, is no ordinary royal. In fact, her life has defied nearly every stereotype about monarchy. Reserved yet fiercely independent, unglamorous yet relentlessly hardworking, Princess Anne's lifestyle is a blend of discipline, duty, and low-profile nobility. She's been called the hardest-working royal, clocking hundreds of engagements a year. She refuses excessive luxury, drives her own cars, and even re-wore outfits decades before it was trendy. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the life of a royal who breaks all the rules, Princess Anne. While most people imagine tiaras, red carpets, and non-stop glamour, her real story is nothing like you think. From Olympic competition to royal duty without the drama, she's the hardest working royal you've probably overlooked. So, before we get started, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a look inside the world's most fascinating lives. While her brothers and nephews often make headlines, Anne is the steady force in the background, tough, loyal, and sometimes blunt. Let's go inside the life of Princess Anne, and see why it's nothing like you'd expect from a royal. 1. Born into royalty, but raised with grit. Princess Anne was born on August 15, 1950, at Clarence House. As the second child and only daughter of Queen Elizabeth II, she was fifth in line to the throne at birth. But unlike her brothers Charles, Andrew, and Edward, Anne was raised with a certain practicality instilled by her father, Prince Philip. She grew up riding horses, learning discipline, and absorbing the value of work over indulgence. Anne was never coddled. Her early years were structured, active, and designed to prepare her for public service. 2. A life devoted to duty. If there's one thing that defines Princess Anne, it's her commitment to service. She consistently ranks among the top royals in annual engagement numbers, often doing over 400 public appearances a year. She has been the president or patron of over 300 organizations, covering everything from equestrian sports to global development. Unlike more headline-grabbing royals, Anne does her work without fanfare. 3. Fashion icon? Not quite, but always practical. Princess Anne's wardrobe isn't about glamour, it's about utility. She is famous for recycling outfits decades apart, choosing sturdy fabrics over delicate couture, and often wearing gloves and scarves to shield from British weather. While Kate Middleton and Meghan Markle make fashion headlines, Anne quietly champions sustainable fashion without ever using the word. She wears what works, sometimes even repurposing her mother's clothes. 4. Olympic athlete and equestrian legend. Unlike many royals who are honorary patrons of sports, Anne actually competed in the 1976 Montreal Olympics as a member of the British equestrian team. She won the European Eventing Championship in 1971 and has continued to serve as a respected leader in the equestrian world. Her daughter, Zara Tindall, followed in her footsteps and is also an accomplished Olympic equestrian. Anne's love for horses isn't a hobby, it's a lifelong passion she turned into international competition and advocacy. 5. Low-key personal life. Loyal to family. Princess Anne married Captain Mark Phillips in 1973 in a ceremony watched by 100 million people worldwide. They had 2 children, Peter and Zara, but divorced in 1992. She later married Vice Admiral Sir Timothy Lawrence, a former equerry to the Queen. Despite being a royal, Anne chose not to give her children royal titles, allowing them a more normal upbringing. She's a devoted grandmother, enjoys countryside life at Gatcombe Park, and prefers privacy over pomp. 6. Security threat. The 1974 kidnapping attempt. Anne's tough-as-nails personality became legendary during a 1974 attempted kidnapping. While being driven through London, a gunman blocked her car and tried to abduct her. Her response? Her refusal to exit the car and her calm under pressure became a symbol of her unflinching courage. Several people, including her bodyguard and a passing journalist, were injured trying to stop the attacker. 7. No-frills royal transport. Princess Anne is known to drive herself, in modest, often outdated cars. She avoids the royal helicopter when unnecessary and opts for commercial flights when appropriate. Her preference for efficiency and cost-effectiveness has earned respect from the British public. While others may travel with entourages, Anne travels light and on time. 8. Serious, private, and not looking for fame, Anne rarely gives interviews. When she does, it's short, sharp, and free from fluff. She doesn't court the press, avoids scandal, and is known for her dry wit and no-nonsense demeanor. She once commented that younger royals should slow down with trying to reinvent the monarchy, subtly hinting at her skepticism toward social media stardom and celebrity-style activism. 9. Royal rank versus real work. Despite being only 17th in line to the throne today, Anne holds one of the most respected positions in the royal family. Her military titles include Admiral and General in the British Armed Forces, ceremonial but symbolically important. Her international humanitarian work, especially with Save the Children, has earned her global recognition. She's visited war zones, refugee camps, and remote regions, often without media coverage. 10. The next era. Anne's quiet influence. As King Charles begins his reign, Princess Anne's role remains crucial. She is now one of the king's closest advisors and serves on the councillors of state, enabling her to perform constitutional duties when needed. Her influence is felt behind the scenes. She represents continuity, discipline, and an unshakable commitment to the crown, all qualities that the monarchy needs as it modernizes. The underrated royal icon Princess Anne has lived a life that breaks every royal stereotype. No glitz, no drama, no headline chasing. Just relentless duty, discipline, and dignity. While the world focuses on royal weddings, scandals, and fashion, Anne remains the unsung hero, showing up day after day, year after year, without ever demanding the spotlight. Her life may not be what you expect from a princess, but that's exactly why she stands out. In a monarchy built on tradition and pageantry, Princess Anne is the reminder that real royalty isn't about being seen, it's about what you do when no one is watching. And that's the incredible, no-nonsense life of Princess Anne, a royal who proves that duty, grit, and humility are more powerful than headlines. If you found this royal deep dive interesting, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, drop a comment with your favorite Princess Anne moment, and subscribe to the channel for more untold stories from inside royalty, wealth, and power. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.